The Crow 2024 is not the worst movie of the year, but it ain't a good one either.
You have no idea what hell awaits you. No, I do.
How many people have you loved?
I'll never be alone.
A little bit of context before we get started. I am not a huge fan of the first Crow film, but it's better than this one. Look, I thought I was going to go into this movie hating every second of it. And do you know what? I'd be lying if I said that to you. I'm here to give an honest review, and I could easily just dogpile on this film. But there is a scene in an opera house with some pretty fun action, which I rather enjoyed. I quite liked it. So, yeah. Now that my one positive from this film is out of the way, let's just get onto this film's biggest sin. And this is the biggest sin of any movie. It doesn't matter what type of film you are. If your film is this, then it's done for me. Boring. Your film can't be boring, and 80% of this movie is boring, which is a shame to say. And now look, I just wish it would hurry up some points and get to the point in the film, but it just doesn't. By the time this film's ending, he's only really just gone full Crow, as you could say. So, yeah. Now look, I don't mind a slow burn in a film. I quite like it. It's just, your film has to be good. If your film ain't good, then there's no fucking point. There's no point at all. So I don't mind a slow burn. It's just got to be good. Speaking of boring, the characters in this are also boring. And I didn't really like any of them. Look, they just seem like shitty people who you're supposed to like, but you don't really like. And they're dumb. Look, near the beginning of this film, Eric and Shelley break out of rehab, and there's people chasing Shelley, trying to kill Shelley, and instead of running as far away as possible, they go back to the same city and take turns at hiding in one another's houses, I'm assuming, because some scenes they're at Eric's place, some scenes they're at Shelley's friend's apartment, which she stays at, which she was at the beginning of the film. So, yeah, not only are they not really likeable characters, they are kind of dumb as well. There's a decision that Eric makes in this, where he's behind someone and he's wanting to get information out of him, and the person's going to turn around and shoot him. Eric's immortal. Yeah, let him shoot you and then just come back and then get the information out of him some other way. But no, Eric shoots him instead. Now I get it, he still feels the pain, but just dumb decisions all round. But yeah, because of their dumb decisions, they get found, they get killed, Eric gets brought back to life, and in order to save Shelley's soul, he has to kill everyone who's responsible for their deaths. And not only that, to save Shelley's soul, because apparently she's going to hell, because the villain can do some whispery magic, and I don't know, he's condemned her soul to go to hell. So Eric needs to... some shit like that. I don't really know. So, yeah, that's kind of what was happening. I didn't really pay attention because it was boring me. And Eric's power only works if his and Shelley's love remains pure. I'm pretty sure he only knew her for like 5 days. So to say they have the purest form of love after only 5 days. Good on him. I guess it really was love at first sight, but only after 5 days. That's a little bit weird. But it could have been longer. This film does not do a good job at showing the passage of time, how long they've been together. It could have been a year. Who knows? The villain in this is not compelling at all. Look, he whispers in people's ear. He brings out their darkest desires or some bollocks like that. And people end up killing themselves, throwing themselves out of windows or killing other people. And he likes pianos. That's what I got from the film. And he likes to take innocent piano players and corrupt them. Cool. Very cool. The performances in this film as well, they're kind of phoned in, you know, with the exception of Bill Skarsgård in some scenes. But you can't really blame the actors with the script that they've been given. Because the dialogue in this film is terrible. Now look, I'm not saying I could do any better, but there's some truly terrible dialogue in this film. Laughable. I audibly, about 10 times while watching this film, went, what the fuck? After people opened their mouths. Which was okay, because usually I'm a big proponent of stay quiet in the cinema, you're going to ruin it for the other people. It was completely empty. Yes, this is a genuine picture of the theatre that I was in. Just me and a friend. That was it. Those were the only people that was in there. So I can't imagine this film's going to bode well on its opening weekend either. They clearly want a lot of interest for this film. But yeah, the dialogue was terrible. I'm never really open my mouth while I'm watching stuff, but I couldn't help myself. And when we get to the ending of this film, it just feels all a bit rushed. I really wish they sped it up a bit in the beginning and then spread it out a bit more throughout. I feel like it worked a bit better then. By the time we get to the end, Eric's there with the villain. I forget his name. He's about to cut his head off. And then he gets close and whispers in his ear, and he fights him off with the power of true love or some bullshit like that. Then throws him through a mirror into the crow realm. I'm assuming it's purgatory. And all the souls, I'm assuming, that he corrupted drag him down to hell through a puddle. So yeah, that were cool. So overall, this film has one pretty cool action set piece, which I would say were pretty good. It just took a long... It's not even a long film, but it felt like it took a long time to get there. The characters aren't likeable. The villain's shit. The performances are a bit phoned in, barring Bill Skarsgård on some scenes in the film. He feels like he actually tried a bit. And yeah, I wouldn't recommend The Crow. Look, there's the original that you can go watch. I wouldn't recommend this new one. I'd even go as far to say, one that opera scene somehow makes it onto YouTube, give it a watch there, because this film is not worth spending a penny on at all. If I had to rate this film out of 10, it would definitely be a very strong 4.5. Now look, it ain't the worst film of the year. That is still Madam Web to me, and I only watched 45 minutes of that, so yeah. But guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for sticking around to this point. Did you like The Crow? Did you hate The Crow? let me know down below. Oh, we're on a roll here. Look, the great thing about film is it's all subjective. I won't judge you if you hated this film or if you loved this film, but if you loved this film, you're wrong. Wow, wasn't that a great video? Would you agree, Kyle?
Yes, you should definitely give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed.
We are now late night TV talk show hosts who say subscribe to our channel after video because we are cool.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's kind of what we're doing, aren't we?
Mate, just commit to it.
Oh, no.
But don't commit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Right, thanks for watching.
Yeah.